clear as day. I found you, foul beast, rummaging across the forest. Time to do your worst. You're on my hair, foul beast.
What's going on, everybody? Jackson here. I hope you're having an awesome day, and we got a banger for you today. Henry Cavill. Some of you know him as Superman, some of you know him as The Witcher, some of you know him as some other studly roles, but undoubtedly he is one of the studliest guys in Hollywood. And since 2022 is the year that I'm getting in the best shape of my life, I'm taking it upon myself to try the diet and training routines of some of the world's most sought-after personalities. Henry Cavill and the roles that he has played hold a very special place in my heart because I remember being that 16-year-old kid going and seeing Superman and then making it the background on my phone for that extra little motivation, a little pep talk every time I would feel like not going and exercising. Now, needless to say, that didn't work very well because I spent my years in high school and college getting fat until I lost about 100 pounds. One of Henry Cavill's most recent roles has been The Witcher. So today, we are going to be eating and training like The Witcher himself, Henry Cavill. So let's get started. Now guys, when Henry Cavill was getting ready to be The Witcher, the first thing that he would do in the morning, like many different celebrity fitness routines, is good old-fashioned cardio. I'm no stranger to it, did a lot of it to lose 100 pounds. And for me, if you're not rocking dad shoes and you're tucking a sweatshirt in and you just kind of look ridiculous, then you're just not quite doing cardio right. And we're gonna be getting it done in the dungeon, AKA my garage gym in here, and we're gonna be doing it on good old Bessie right here. Let's burn some fasted calories. Fasted cardio, done.
All right, we got a little stair stepper action. We got 422 active calories, 481 total. It's not too bad for 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, everybody, meal one is served. So for Henry Cavill's Witcher breakfast, we have got a ham omelet. It didn't specify how many eggs, so I just used 3. We've got some beef fillet, or as Henry Cavill would say, beef fillet, to all you Brits out there. And we've got some oatmeal with some fruit. And for the cherry on top, we are gonna finish off this meal with a good old protein shake. And I'm gonna be using Transparent Labs Mocha Latte. And if you like coffee, and you like gains, you're gonna wanna get yourself some Mocha Latte Transparent Labs. And while you're at it, use code Jackson, save yourself 10%. I do appreciate you. Now, as far as the protein, Henry Cavill has it in a separate shake. But you see, we like to optimize around here. We like to revolutionize the game, you know what I'm saying? So we are going to combine the shake for a little less liquid. And I'm gonna put this scoop of protein into the oatmeal. A little protein action for the Henry Cavill Witcher diet. As far as my steak and eggs, I like them like I like my women. Raw. If you don't cut all of your meat before you eat it to optimize the time you get to eat it, I'm not sure if we can be friends. I'm not sure if I trust you. We get the meats more than Arby's right now. To be honest with you, I never had the meat at Arby's. I've only had the curly fries. Not my fast food place of choice. Would you rather give up steak or eggs for the rest of your life? You can only have one. I think I'm giving up steak. As much as that hurts my soul, eggs are in a lot more things. Like eggs are in like cookies, they're in like bread. Like you need eggs to make a lot of things. I think giving up steak is the right answer, even though I freaking love steak. This is actually delicious, low-key. I might have just screwed up. I might be doing this more. Woo! All right, we got one down. All right, so to those of you who don't know, The Witcher was actually a really awesome video game before it even became a show. And Henry Cavill, being a huge gamer himself, he's built his own PC, he's played the game through several times, and he's read all of the Witcher books. And it's safe to say that Henry Cavill was a huge Witcher fan before the show was even kind of going on. So he reached out and he was like, guys, you gotta let me play The Witcher. So in light of that, I may not be a PC player, I am in the Xbox family, but we're gonna give the game a shot. Okay, so immediately right off the bat, I didn't even know he had a Mike Tyson tattoo. It's pretty badass. All right, so first impressions of the game. Decent amount of boobs, which is cool. Roach, where are you at? Oh wait, I can call him. Hey, mount. What the heck? What is that? What is that? How do I jump? What are these? A ghoul? Eat that. How's your sister? Oh, I just flamed him. How'd that taste? All right, consensus on the game. I think it's a sweet game. It obviously got a bunch of awards for a reason. Decent amount of boobs, which was not, you know, that was cool. I'm more of a Skyrim guy myself. I'm a huge Skyrim fan. Me and my girlfriend Chloe both play a lot of it. I do definitely appreciate the RPG, and I will perhaps give it some more time. Keeping everything moving, we have got meal number 2, which is going to be chicken and white rice. And the reason we're choosing white rice, and the reason Henry Cavill chose white rice versus brown rice or another carb source, is because white rice is a simple carbohydrate. It's a fast-acting carbohydrate. So since we're getting ready to train, having a fast-acting carbohydrate so we can just have that immediate amount of energy when we go to the gym. Chicken and rice. White rice is just like, it's kind of like vanilla ice cream. It's always gonna get the job done if you want ice cream, but there's so many better options. Boom! One of the more bland meals I've had in quite some time. All right, guys, you don't look like the Witcher just from sitting around and eating the right things. We gotta move. So without further ado, we're diving into Henry Cavill's workout routine. It's a little unorthodox, but we like to full send or no send around here. So I need that motivation. I need that Geralt of Rivia kind of badass, big masculine energy. Don't give a shit about nothing type shit coming out of me. So we're gonna do it right, or we're not gonna do it at all. All right, guys, it is training time, and we are starting with one of my favorite exercises that Henry Cavill preaches quite a bit with all of his sword fighting and all of the like agility he needs for all of his fighting scenes. We're starting off with some RDLs, and specifically we're doing RDLs with bands around my knees. Kudos to Chloe for doing the bun.
Oh, wow.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
We've got the makeshift band situation here. Don't have normal ones, so we're making it work with what we got. RDL time.
She's wobbling like a penguin.
Never wear this again. This bench right here is one of my favorite things that I own because it's got a series of different attachments on it. This is like a leg extension attachment, but no, we're not doing leg extensions. What we're actually doing are hyper extensions, and I have nothing I could possibly think to do that with in my home gym, so we're improvising.
Last night I was dreaming out loud. California sun was making my eyes dry. Next year in the winter, let's give it a try. I'll keep on dreaming.
All right, so before I did these, I thought that it wasn't gonna be that hard because I was like, well, normal ones you go like all the way down and then you go all the way up. It's the top of the movement that's the hardest. So like from like right here to right here that you're really activating the most of your back. So this is actually plenty hard. Mad respect for guys who are loading this kind of movement. Henry Cavill, you're an animal, man.
I'll wait for your call, 'cause I wouldn't go on my own. Last night I was dreaming out loud, California.
All right, everybody, keeping it moving, we have got another sword combat movement. Henry Cavill uses an actual like wicked heavy sword during all their sword fights, and he's hacking and slashing with like probably a solid 10 pounds. So there is no doubt that movements like these are very needed. And for this movement, we've got some oblique static holds. I did a ton of these with my clients back when I was a personal trainer last year, and this is an awesome movement, and it looks easy, but it's really hard if you do it for an extended period of time, so we're gonna give it a shot.
Most important thing to remember about these is it's not about the speed, it's about controlling it. Major core blaster.
Okay, everybody, we have officially got two more movements. First one being TYIs, and they're basically just like a variation of lateral raises. Everybody kind of has different names for these, but it's just like, think of like, if you're looking at me from a bird's eye view, it's like a T, then it's like a Y, and then it's an I. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the last movement of the workout. And look, if you want biceps like Henry Cavill, there's just no way around doing bicep curls. Didn't specify what kind of bicep curls, but there's no way, if you want those kinds of biceps, that you're gonna get them without doing them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be sticking with just some standard supinated seated bicep curls. We're gonna get into it, we're gonna finish off this pump strong, and we're gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't think that was gonna be that hard. I thought I was gonna be like, geez, this is probably some men's health thing that he doesn't actually do. And I didn't think it was gonna be hard, but that was actually, give it a shot if you're looking for like functional kind of fitness, because I'm gonna be sore in a bunch of weird places that I wouldn't normally be sore from. I can see where he gets the pep in his step for like getting them sore fights going. You know what I'm saying? All right, everybody, so we are officially on to the third meal of the day, and it's definitely a lot more of the same. It's more chicken and rice, but we've got brown rice instead of white rice. So basically it's like, hey, how can we make eating rice and chicken worse? Let's change the white rice to brown rice. That's pretty much where we're at. So it's a longer sustainable energy source. I get it, yada, 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 but I so prefer white rice every single day of the week. Boom! So meal 3, down the hatch, we're gonna keep this All right, guys, we're in the costume and we just got to my parents' place and I want to see how my dogs react to Geralt Desjardins. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna see how Bowser and Cammy, my two wiener dogs, see how they feel about the whole kind of get up situation happening.
Stay back, foul beast!
My mom has been out of town, so my dad has been here alone, and I don't think he shoveled because I don't know how the dogs are
Can you
gonna
see
get out
that?
of here to pee. Look at the size of my dogs. He's cold. I want to see what they do. Let's see. Go, Bowser. They are not having it. They're not doing it. His wiener's gonna freaking turn into an icicle.
LOL.
All right, everybody, I've got my cozy attire on, which can only mean one thing. That is that it's dinner time. But more specifically, it's The Witcher's dinner time. So, Henry Cavill, for dinner, preparing for The Witcher, would eat a little beef fillet with some sweet taters. Can't go wrong with that. Ooh, look at that juice right there. Woo! I'm not complaining about having more steak today. Big steak guy. But I'm not gonna throw any condiments on here. I'm not gonna mess around with anything. I'm just gonna dive in 150%. But that's enough talking. This Witcher is hungry. I don't got it. Guys, look, you know me. I like to cut everything up beforehand. I just wanna focus on eating, not cutting. Gotta own it like a fart in church, man. Do you guys prefer sweet potatoes or white potatoes? Actually depends for me. I got these sweet potato fries that were spicy one time and they pretty much changed the entire game with sweet potato for me. I'd rather have sweet potato like salty and spicy than sweet. Like I'm not a huge like sweet potato casserole fan. I'd rather have it salty. But if you had to choose one, what would you choose? See, we gotta weigh the options here. If you wanna eat a more variety of things, I think sweet potato is the answer because you can eat sweet or salty, but with white potatoes, you can't really have that sweet. I mean, I could be wrong. I've never had sweet white potatoes. Unless like I would dip my fries in like a milkshake or like I dip my fries in like ice cream or something, but even then, I'd rather dip them in ketchup. I'm still going white. The white potatoes, however you make them. You got tots, you got fries, you got baked potato just normal, you got gnocchi. Let me know in the comments what you would choose. All right, you better come with evidence. I dive deep with these questions. Boom! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the last thing that Henry Cavill consumes in order to have that Witcher bod. And since this is the last thing, something just doesn't feel right. I almost feel like something's missing. All right, now that is much better. Not really, I actually freaking hate wearing this thing. I never want to do it again, but we're gonna send this one together. Get the froth right here. And cheers, my friends. And there you have it, folks. Henry Cavill's Witcher training and diet for a day. Do I think it's a good routine? I'll leave that up to you. I know for me, there are certain things that wouldn't really work. I'm not buying 14 steaks every week, but I do have some final thoughts, and this is freaking coming off. Did Henry Cavill actually follow this training and diet plan that I found on Men's Health and plenty of my other sources? I'm sure that he was relatively close to this, but I want to make sure that you guys manage your expectations because a lot of what you see online and a lot of the articles written about what celebrities do and what celebrities eat and how they train, a lot of it's just upfront BS. You got a lot of YouTubers like More Plates, More Dates and Greg Doucette kind of calling these people out and just kind of debunking the myths, which I think is great because it manages your guys' expectations. expectations. So on that note, guys, be sure to go watch The Witcher. It's actually like a really great show, and you may really like it if you like that whole like medieval fantasy kind of thing, which I'm really into, like that Game of Thrones-esque kind of thing. And if you've made it this far in the video, then I appreciate you more than you know. I truly feel like I could full-fledged train in sword fighting, learn some magic, but I definitely do not want to grow long hair. Gentlemen, man buns are a great thing because I don't know how you could possibly deal with that hair being down. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging with me. I definitely enjoyed hanging with you. Be sure to drop a like on the video and ring the bell so you can be notified whenever one of my videos go live. And of course, be sure to subscribe so we can hang together more. I think we can become friends. I really do. So on that note, I'm gonna leave you guys like I leave you every single video. Let's keep getting better together and let's keep on grinding. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah.